I've been passionate about education since I was young. Growing up, I saw how different qualities of education affected my half brothers and sisters. So I know that quality of education definitely affects the outcome of our students' lives. I'm a current student of Plano Senior, and you know, I was in high school during the pandemic of my freshman year of high school, and COVID was not kind to me, and I fell behind quite a bit academically. But going to Plano ISD, the wonderful staff at Plano worked with me and my parent to create a personalized graduation plan so that I can graduate as soon as possible to be as close as possible with my peers. And I want I want Plano to be able to keep doing that for generations to come. I want my children and my children's children to go to Plano and say they got the same great experience that I did. And I really want to be a part of making sure that that happens. There's a quote from an, a man who ran for Allen ISD school board last year that I really like. And it says, "You can either watch things happen or make things happen. And I don't want to sit around and watch things. I want to make it happen." Also, I come from a whole family of educators. My dad was a professor in New York. I have two aunts, one a former elementary school teacher and nurse, and one currently a special ed elementary school teacher. And I also have an uncle who's been he's been the principal for countless high schools around the Metroplex, worked at every level of the school district you can imagine. And I've talked a lot with them. I've learned a lot with them. I've been on the job with my uncles and my aunts and my dad, and I've learned a lot from them. Additionally, as a current Plano senior student, I have a unique insight that I think is really valuable to the school board. So, with my insight as a student and all the knowledge I get from all the educators in my family, I think I could really make a difference in this district. My top policy priority is teacher recruitment and retention. I believe the best way to retain our teachers is to not only give them the resources they need to educate our students as effectively as possible, but to ask them, what can the district do to help and what can the district do to make their lives easier? I believe, you know, creating a reputation of having a great teacher environment will not only retain more teachers, but will attract more teachers as they want to work in a place that gives them what they need to do their job. A second policy priority is allocating more resources to our emergent bilingual students. There are now around 11,000 emergent bilingual students in our district, which is nearly a fourth of the student population. And being an emergent bilingual means that you need more specialized education because you're not fully fluent in English. And also, we need to be giving more resources to our academically behind students. Giving these resources to our emergent bilinguals and our academically behind students will feed into my third policy priority, which is increasing graduation rate. Now, Plano is well above the average graduation rate for the state of Texas at 94%, which is nothing to sneeze at. But we're the lowest in Collin County, and I think those numbers could be improved. And the first step to improving that is helping the students that need the most help. If we get them to succeed, then everyone succeeds. Well, there are the obvious metrics like test scores, but test scores aren't the full picture. I think to truly measure success in Plano ISD, we need to first look at graduation rate. We need to learn how our students are doing after they leave the district. And we need to see how their lives have improved by going through the Plano ISD school district. If all of those things are positive, then we as a district know that we are successful. It is very important for school board members to engage the business community. Plano ISD wouldn't be where it is today without the generous support of our business community. They provided $500,000 to Plano ISD's foundation education, which supports tens of thousands of students. Additionally, our business community provides a lot of opportunity for our older students to get business experience and to start their careers that shape the rest of their lives. And of course, they sponsor a lot of our athletic teams, which brings funding into the school district, which, as a public school district, we always need funding. Definitely all of the campus renovations going on. A lot of Plano ISD campuses are really old, and they don't suit 21st century student learning anymore. So with these campus renovations, they're going to bring much needed additions and improvements to our campuses that I believe are definitely going to help our students learn and prevent future problems and issues. And these renovations are definitely going to carry this district well into the future for decades to come. And I'm really excited about that.